Good afternoon. It is July 16th, 2024, and today I would look at this as a range day. Actually, Al Brooks calls this like a trending range day. Uh, you can see there's a broad bull channel right here. Are the highs up here? Yeah, probably that midline prices seem to be responding to that midline. So uh, it's a little more visible here on this 30,000 tick chart. We've been in this broad bull channel for a few days. Uh, but here's the chart I was mostly looking at. I'm going to delete this channel. Mm, and I'll keep it just in case there are some entries in here that we like based off of it. So we get this spike in channel up. Uh, you could you could find this after the news item right here. Um, and I just drew a range around the move up caused by the news item. And you can say you get about a 50% sell off, and you get a second entry long, good signal bar right off of that trend channel. So I think that's a great entry, and that could have gotten you a nice move. And I don't really like anything here. This looks pretty good, but you can see we're coming up short of the channel now. And so I'd rather just sit and wait for something better. And you can see we get uh, first entry, second entry, break of the trend channel. Um, this is near these lows. I like this. So, um, you know, we get a break of the channel, so it's definitely aggressive. This could be the first of two legs, but I like this. You get a higher low, boom, that second leg up, and then you get this bear bar. If you didn't exit up here near the highs, then definitely exit below that bear bar. And we come down, we're clearly ranging, and this is a new low. First entry, second entry, nice bear bar, double test. I think you gotta go short there. Come down here, you get a second touch right here, and then you get a third touch. So that's confirmation of the trend channel. That's a second entry short. This is something I think you really just have to. This is a judgment call because you're buying near these lows if you go long here. So that's a good call. But we broke below the EMA here. We get a push up. Then we get another push up. That's two legs. They both failed. And so I think it's reasonable to go short here. I like it. Second entry short. Boom, you get this lower high, big bear bar. I like that one too, but you're going short into the low of the channel, so you got to be careful. Maybe you enter on a limit order. See, it's an engulfing bar. So maybe you just place a limit order here. I like that. And sometimes people will see the high of this bar and they'll place a limit order like a couple points back so that their risk is up here. Let's see. So 701. Yeah, so I mean, people who risked about 3 points got in that trade, and it goes lower. And this is pretty much the exact same thing that happened up here. The exact same reversal that happened up here happens down here. We get a break of this channel. One leg down, there's two legs in that one push down, and then you get two legs up, and then you get another two-legged push down that fails. So you get a second entry long right here by the lows. I like that. And that forms a channel up. And so look at these pushes. The market is trying to reverse. You get these two legs up, sells off a little bit. Then you get a nice strong three bar push up, sells off a little bit, but now we're making higher lows. And so when we get this second entry long, I like that. And this signal bar wasn't great, but I just liked how the prices were looking, and this is confirmation of the trend channel. So I like that. Goes further, then we get overshoot here, sideways, another overshoot, sell off, and then it bounces. I don't really think you can take this. If you're, I think it's reasonable to expect a new high though. And some people would probably have their channel like this because of this high, and then we don't have an overshoot, and so then if you're expecting a new high, boom, take that. You get this tight bull channel up, buy climax, and we hit that measured move, and that's where everyone took their profits. And so you get a nice little sell-off. You can see this big 13 tick bar, and then we're making lower highs and lower lows. And first entry, second entry, then you get a lower high. I like that for a second leg down. And it goes further. Let me delete this. So we find support at the opening price, and then we just go sideways. I'm not really crazy about any of this. You see, you get a nice bull leg right here, but then the bull leg that follows it is weaker, and then it sells off. And then we get a strong bear leg right here, and then we're just going sideways and flip-flopping on both sides of the EMA. You get this double bottom right here. That's a doji right here, so you can't really take that. This kind of looks good. Yeah, so if you see this broad bull channel, but you probably wouldn't have it by then. So I don't know if you can take that, but maybe you're looking at that and you see the midline. Maybe you take that. This one's very aggressive, but when we come up here, you can see there's resistance up here. So this is a fairly reasonable short right here. Then you get a first entry, second entry. Now you might easily have this trend line down here. This is a matching low or a higher low. Matching low. Pretty good signal bar. Worth considering. Goes higher. And I don't like going short here. And then we're just going sideways, and it just gets crazy in here. And then you get a spike up, two legs up, and a channel. I'm not crazy about any of this, but over here, maybe you drop a limit order to buy below this bear doji, and then you would get filled. You'd get a scalp out of that, and then we just get sideways stuff. I don't like any of this, and that leads us into the end of the day. So that's how I saw it today. Here's a look at the daily chart. Oh, it looks like prices are moving right now. Let's take a look. Here's the channel I've been looking at, and it looks like we found resistance at the midline, but it looks like the bulls are trying to push higher. So hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.